Time is not a line, but a vast, unforgiving ocean that swallows everything in its path. Yet, in the shadows of extinction, a select few have defied the tides of history. While empires rose and continents drifted, these masters of survival remained unchanged. These are the ancient survivors, nature's silent witnesses to the birth and death of worlds. Tonight, we peel back the layers of deep time to see how prehistoric giants still walk among us. We go back to an era when life was a desperate gamble between the water and the shore. They witnessed the sky fall and the oceans rise. They saw the end of the giants, and yet they endured. Their survival is coded in a language older than any human tongue, a blueprint for immortality. Join us on a 10-minute journey into the deep past, where the line between myth and reality dissolves. We begin at number 10, a creature that has held its ground for 500 million years. Meet the Nautilus, a cephalopod that predates the first dinosaurs by nearly 270 million years. Its shell is a masterpiece of prehistoric engineering, designed to withstand the crushing pressures of the abyss. Long before the first tooth was grown on land, the Nautilus and its kin were the ocean's apex predators. Every night it performs a vertical migration, rising from the dark depths to feed in the safety of the shallow reefs. It possesses a simple brain and primitive eyes, a stark contrast to its highly intelligent cousins, the octopus and squid. It is a silent, floating relic of a time when the world was entirely underwater. At number 9, we encounter a sentinel that has survived all 5 of Earth's major mass extinctions. The horseshoe crab. Not a true crab, but a relative of spiders and the long-extinct trilobites. Its ancient, copper-based blue blood is vital to modern medicine for testing the sterility of vaccines and equipment. Equipped with 10 eyes, it can survive for a year without food, a testament to its incredible resilience. Every year, they gather in the thousands, performing a ritual that has remained unchanged for millions of years. Its biological armor is so effective that its body plan has remained virtually unchanged for 250 million years. A prehistoric survivor that now stands as a guardian for the future of human medicine. Number 8 is perhaps the most famous Lazarus taxon in the history of science, the Coelacanth. Believed to have gone extinct alongside the dinosaurs 66 million years ago until 1938. Its fleshy, lobed fins are more closely related to the limbs of land mammals than to the fins of common fish. It possesses a unique intracranial joint that allows it to lift the front of its head to swallow large prey. In its snout lies a rostral organ, a specialized sense that helps it hunt in the pitch-black shadows of deep-water caves. It is a living bridge between the aquatic world and the first creatures that ever walked upon the earth. Its rediscovery shocked the world, proving that nature still holds secrets deep within its hidden folds. At number 7, we find a survivor with a biological feature that seems straight out of an ancient myth. The Tuatara. Native only to New Zealand, it is the last of a distinct lineage that predates the first dinosaurs. It possesses a primitive third eye on its head, complete with a lens and retina, used to sense light cycles. With a lifespan of over a century, it can remain active in temperatures far lower than almost any other reptile. Its genome is 67% larger than ours, containing more genes for longevity than any other vertebrate. It lives a slow, deliberate life, often sharing its burrow with birds in a delicate balance of survival. A slow-moving monument to evolutionary persistence in a world that never stops changing. Number 6 is a freshwater giant that has haunted the rivers of North America since the Triassic. The alligator gar. A 10-foot predator covered in diamond-shaped gonoid scales, a prehistoric armor made of bone. Its scales were so tough that Native Americans once used them as arrowheads, a biological gift of strength. Gars have the slowest rate of evolution among all jawed vertebrates, remaining almost identical for over 200 million years. It thrives in the murky waters of the South, a silent observer of the rise and fall of countless species. Species separated by 100 million years can still produce offspring, a feat unheard of in almost any other creature. A living relic of a time when the world's waters were ruled by armored monsters. At number 5, we find the world's largest amphibian, a creature that has remained unchanged since the Jurassic. The Chinese giant salamander. Reaching nearly 6 feet in length, it diverged from its relatives 170 million years ago. Despite being fully aquatic, it lacks gills as an adult, absorbing life-giving oxygen directly through its skin. It is known in China as the babyfish because its vocalizations sound hauntingly like a crying infant. Once widespread across China's rivers, it is now a critically endangered ghost of a prehistoric era. It remains a silent witness to millions of years of history, now facing its greatest challenge yet. Protecting it is about more than saving a species. It is about preserving a living link to the Jurassic. Number 4 is a creature so bizarre it was once dismissed by European scientists as a stitched-together hoax. The platypus. An egg-laying mammal that has carried its strange hybrid traits for over 160 million years. It possesses a sixth sense, electroreception, allowing it to hunt by sensing the electrical impulses of its prey's muscles. A mammal with the bill of a duck, the tail of a beaver, and the venomous spurs of a reptile. It is one of only 5 surviving species of monotremes, mammals that still lay eggs like their ancient ancestors. A living paradox that defies classification, thriving in the hidden corners of the Australian wilderness. It is a testament to the resilient and experimental nature of life on our planet. At number 3, we look into the eyes of a bird that looks like it stepped directly out of the Cretaceous. The Shoebill stork, a 5-foot predator that stands motionless for hours before collapsing forward to strike with lethal force. Its 9-inch clog-shaped bill is a direct survivor of the lineage that ended the reign of the dinosaurs. It hunts everything from lungfish to baby crocodiles, a silent stalker of the East African wetlands. Known for its statue-like hunting style, it is a bird that embodies the raw power of prehistoric predators. To see a shoebill is to look at a dinosaur that simply refused to die, a living monument to a world that existed long before humans ever walked the earth. Number 2 is the last of the giant monitor lizards that once dominated the southern hemisphere. The Komodo dragon. It evolved in Australia 4 million years ago before migrating to the Indonesian islands. It possesses complex venom glands that bring down prey as large as water buffalo, a remnant of a more dangerous era. It once coexisted with even larger relatives like the 5-meter megalania, which went extinct only 40,000 years ago. It is the final monarch of a prehistoric island kingdom, a survivor that still rules its domain with lethal efficiency. Its skin is reinforced with tiny bones, a biological chainmail that has protected it for millions of years. A powerful remnant of an age of giants, thriving against all odds in the modern world. And finally, number 1. A voyager that has followed the same migration route since the dawn of the Pliocene. The sandhill crane. With fossils dating back 10 million years, it is the oldest living bird species on our planet. Their rattling, trumpeting call is produced by a long, coiled windpipe that acts like a biological resonator. Every year, they gather in the thousands, following a migration route that has remained unchanged for eons. They are the ultimate survivors, a living connection to a world we can only otherwise imagine. A silent witness to the retreat of the last ice age, still following the call of the wild. An ancient voyager, still soaring through our skies, a living bridge to the deep past. These creatures remind us that survival is not about strength, but about adaptation and resilience. As we look to the future, we must protect these ancient witnesses to our planet's history. We live in a world they built, a world they saw begin, and a world they continue to haunt with their presence. If you enjoyed this 10-minute journey through time, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support via the thanks button helps us continue exploring. Until next time, keep looking for the ancient stories hidden in the world around you. Stay curious,